Hi everyone, it's Donna Maria here from IndieBusinessNetwork.com with another business success tip for you. Today I'd like to share some tips to help you deal with a situation when people don't respond to you. Now this can come up in a lot of contexts, but what I'm going to talk with you about right now is when it happens via email and when it's in relation to an event that you are hosting or speaking at. And people will email you and they'll ask questions about the event. Where is it? What time is it? How can I pay? Etc. And you'll take your time to respond to them and you'll never hear back by email, and of course they'll never register either. What do you do about that? It can be annoying, but what we're going to do today is share 3 things with you that you can do to minimize the aggravation and also help your customers. The first is make it easy for them to find the information on their own without contacting you. You can do this in a variety of ways by posting the event and all of the payment information and links everywhere you can. Post it on Twitter, put it at your Facebook page, put it on Meetup and Eventbrite and any place else you have access to. And if you're an Indie Business Network member, you can post it to the events calendar at indiebusinessnetwork.net and we will help promote the event to our website and every place else as well. So that's another tip. You also want to make sure that you post the event on your website and make it easy for people to pay, easy for people to see what their options are in terms of attending. If it's an event that has a location, you want to make sure you put a map there so people don't have to call you and get directions. All these things are very easy ways to help people help themselves so you don't have to worry about it once you post your event. The second thing you want to do is you want to make it easy for yourself to respond to people. And you can do this in a couple of really simple ways. The first is by email, you can have some templates made that answer questions. People tend to ask the same questions over and over again. So if you have some template responses, it's really easy for you to run through those and send them answers. The next thing you can do is you can make sure that you have these sorts of inquiries forwarded to a specific email address so they don't interrupt you during the day. Once a day, you can log into that specific email address and you know you're going to get a lot of questions about the same thing, and it just makes it really efficient for you to respond to people. The third thing you can do is put some forms at your website so it makes it really simple for people to tell you exactly what they want. What's my question? What's the category? Here's what I need. And they can submit a form to you. And once again, you can forward that to a specific email address and make it really easy for you to answer. A couple of places you can get these forms. If you have a WordPress website, these are plugins, really easy to use, very no cost or no cost. Wufoo Forms, WUFOO forms.com or gravityforms.com. Check them out. I think you'll enjoy them. I've used both and they're really good. Now the third thing I want you to do is remember that it's a mindset here really that I'm talking about. This final tip is not something that you do, it's really a way of thinking. Remember, when people don't get back in touch with you, it's really not a personal thing. They're busy, they forgot, all sorts of other things. So make sure that you just remember that so you don't get aggravated by it and it doesn't slow you down. Use your newsletter and your blog to continually push the information out that people need. So if they don't get back in touch with you, hey, maybe it's because they found what they wanted in your blog or in your newsletter, so they don't have to worry about getting in touch with you. So those are some tips to help you keep the aggravation and stress down when people don't respond to you and make it really easy for you to handle these things so you can stay focused on your highest priorities. I hope these tips have been helpful to you. This is Donna Maria. I'll see you next time. In the meantime, break all the rules, build your own corporate ladder, and create the life you love.